stop everything. Before you spend another weekend staring at your boring garden beds wondering why your backyard just looks so blah, I need to show you something that will completely change how you see your outdoor space. What if I told you the difference between a backyard that looks like it cost $50,000 and one that actually cost under $200 is literally just the edging? Today I'm showing you 10 game-changing garden border ideas that will make your neighbors think you hired the most expensive landscape designer in town. And border number 4? It literally stopped traffic on my street. Let's go. Border 1, the steel edging illusion border number 1, and this one is going to save you thousands. Professional steel edging costs $15 to $25 per foot installed. Absolutely insane. But here's the secret: aluminum flashing from any home improvement store gives you the exact same look for under $3 per foot. Here's exactly how it works. Mark your borderline with spray paint. Dig a narrow trench exactly 4 inches deep. Install the aluminum flashing so precisely 2 inches shows above ground that specific height creates the perfect visual weight. Work in 10-foot sections. Overlap the joints. Secure with aluminum screws. For curves, just make small relief cuts every 6 inches on the buried part, and it bends smoothly. The transformation is instant. Your garden beds suddenly look organized, intentional, and genuinely expensive. A professional would charge $3,000 to $5,000 for a typical backyard. You just did it for under $300. Have you ever paid for professional edging? Tell me how much below. I think you'll be shocked. Border 2. The Stone River Technique Border 2, and this one creates those flowing borders you see at luxury resorts. The secret? Use 3 sizes of the same stone. Large anchor stones, medium transition stones, and small fillers. Here's the designer principle: most people completely miss. Different stone types create chaos. But varying sizes of the same stone? That creates sophisticated flow. Place large anchor stones irregularly every 8 to 12 feet. Connect them with medium stones overlapping slightly. Fill the gaps with small stones, but leave some intentional openings and plant creeping thyme inside them. Suddenly, you have a living tapestry that looks like it belongs at a 5-star resort. Professionals charge $25 to $50 per foot for stone borders. You just did it for $8 to $15 per foot with way more visual impact. Would you try the living tapestry look? Drop a yes or no below. Border 3. Living hedge boxes border 3, and this one is genuinely genius for anyone who doesn't want to wait years for hedges to grow. Build simple wooden frames 12 inches wide and 8 inches tall, fill with good quality soil, and plant fast-growing boxwood, privet, or ornamental grasses inside. Here's the pro trick that makes all the difference: stagger the box height slightly. Some at 8 inches, others at 10. That gentle undulation mimics natural hedging that normally takes decades to achieve. Paint the boxes to match your home's trim color, and suddenly your garden looks completely established and expensive. Traditional hedge planting takes 3 to 5 years to look substantial. This gives you immediate impact that only gets better as the plants fill in. Professionals charge $30 to $60 per foot. Your version? Under $15. Would you rather wait years for real hedges or get this instant look? Tell me below. Border 4, the Mirror Infinity Effect Border 4, and this is the one that stopped traffic on my street. I am not exaggerating. Strategic mirrors along your garden borders create illusions that make your garden appear literally twice its actual size. Pure magic. Use weatherproof acrylic mirrors positioned at slight angles to reflect the best garden views, not your neighbor's rubbish pile. Space them every 6 to 8 feet and vary the sizes from 12-inch squares to 24-inch rectangles for natural rhythm. Add solar LED strips behind the mirrors and your evening garden becomes something from a fairy tale. Plant colorful flowers near the mirrors and watch them get doubled and magnified through the reflections. Visitors always comment on how spacious and magical the whole garden feels. Professionals charge $60 to $100 per foot for mirror installations. Your version under $20. Have you ever used mirrors in your garden? Would you try this? Drop a comment, I want to know. Border 5. Graduated gravel streams. Border 5 creates architectural sophistication using different gravel sizes for incredible visual depth. Layer 3 gravel sizes coarse river rock as the base, medium P gravel for transition, and fine decorative gravel as the accent. Excavate channels 18 inches wide and 4 inches deep, install landscape fabric, then layer your gravels from coarse to fine. The visual effect mimics expensive Japanese gardens where stone gradation creates that feeling of meditation and movement. And the absolute best part? Almost zero maintenance. No weeding, no trimming, no replanting, just occasional raking. Professionals charge $20 to $35 per foot. You're doing this for $10 to $18. Zero maintenance garden borders. Does that sound like your dream? Tell me below. Border 6. Floating timber board. Border 6. Modern minimalism that looks like custom architectural millwork. The secret is mounting timber planks on hidden steel brackets so they appear to float magically above the landscape. No visible supports. Just clean, contemporary lines that look like they belong in a design magazine. Use pressure-treated 2x8 lumber, stain in contemporary colors charcoal gray, warm brown, or even a bold accent color. Then add LED strip lighting underneath and you've got architectural illumination that rivals expensive professional landscape lighting. Professionals charge $35 to $55 per foot. Your version under $18. Floating timber with LED lighting underneath, yes or absolutely yes? Comment below. Border 7. Sunken brick pathways. Border 7. Timeless old world elegance, the kind you see at historic estates and grand manor houses. Use reclaimed or tumbled bricks laid in classic herringbone pattern, set flush with or slightly below ground level. Here's the aging trick. Brush the bricks with a buttermilk solution to encourage moss growth. They look instantly aged and established. Plant low-growing thyme between the bricks for living joints that add fragrance every time you brush past them. Professional brickwork costs $25 to $45 per foot. You are achieving the same elegance for $12 to $20. Old world elegance or modern minimalism, which is your style? Drop it below. Border 8. Sculptural steel ribbons. Border 8. Flowing artistic borders that look like expensive contemporary sculpture. Use 16-gauge steel strips flexible enough to bend by hand, but substantial enough to hold curves permanently. Raw steel develops a gorgeous rust patina naturally over time or powder coat for permanent color. Integrate LED strips into the ribbons and your garden literally becomes a living art installation after dark. Every single visitor will ask about it. Professionals charge $75 to $150 per foot for custom metal work. Your version under $25. That is an extraordinary saving. A garden that becomes an art installation at night. Would you create this? Tell me. Border 9. Cascading stone walls. Border 9. Natural grandeur that makes gardens look like actual mountain landscapes. Build terrace stone borders at different heights, stepping down naturally using the dry stack technique. No mortar needed when stones fit together like puzzle pieces. Plant alpine and rock garden plants in every crevice to soften the edges and create beautiful natural transitions. The result looks like it took nature thousands of years to create. Professional stone walls cost $40 to $80 per foot. You're doing this for $20 to $35. Mountain landscape vibes in your own backyard, are you in? Yes, in the comments. Border 10, the living succulent border. And Border 10, the bonus one I had to include because it is ridiculously easy and looks absolutely stunning. Create shallow troughs along your borders, fill them with hardy succulents, space them tightly for immediate impact, and within one season they completely fill in, creating a lush textured living border that changes color through the seasons. Water once a week in summer, barely at all in winter. That is the entire maintenance routine. Total cost around $50 for an entire border. The most beautiful low-effort garden border you will ever create. Succulents. Love them or leave them. Drop your honest opinion below. Closing, and there you have it, 10 professional garden border ideas that will completely transform your ordinary backyard into something that looks like it cost a fortune. The total cost for an average backyard? Under $800. The professional equivalent? $25,000 to $40,000. That is not just savings, that is life-changing money that stays in your pocket while your property value goes up. Now I want to hear from you. Which border are you most excited to try? Drop your number 1 through 10 in the comments right now. Are you going for the mirror magic? The floating timber? The sculptural steel ribbons? I read every single comment and I genuinely want to know what you're planning. If this video opened your eyes to what is possible on a real budget, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to see this. Subscribe to GreenScape Studio and hit the bell so you never miss what's coming next week. See you in the next one.